2016 North American International Auto Show. And we're taking a look at the Mercedes E-Class. This one right here is the E300.
Sorry, sir.
As you can see, significant design changes have been made to this, including headlights that seem to be more similar to the C-Class and S-Class counterparts. Nice grille with chrome plates around them. It's an absolutely amazing design. Although, it would be nice if the headlights were a bit larger, as I feel that it might be similar in size to the C-Class. Let's see what we can get through the screen. I'm trying to look for specs. Okay, so these are just design and overviews of the vehicle. I don't see anything in terms of specifications, but let's assume that it's quite similar to the outgoing model. Let's look at it from the side. Nice big 20-inch wheels on this one. Let's look at the trunk before we close it and look at the back. Wow, that's a really deep trunk. That's a large trunk. So yeah, you could probably fit 2 large suitcases in there and still have a lot of room for other things like backpacks and things like that. Let's push this button up here. Trunk goes down and we have the back of the vehicle. As you can see, it's very similar to the S-Class and the C-Class in terms of design. And I love how this goes down here, this design line goes down here and flows into this. It's a beautiful silhouette. So what we'll do now is we'll step inside the vehicle. So now we're inside the E-Class and I'm just blown away by how many screens there are in here and how large these screens are. So you have the center screen for the driver, which essentially gives you the odometer and the gauges, and that's all controllable through these buttons over here. You have the the volume buttons here for the audio, and over here you have the phone, voice control. Here you have the settings for the headlights, lane keep assist. I love this interior. 4 air conditioning vents. I remember seeing a similar design on the S-Class when it came out and it just blew my mind. Navigation, radio, a classical analog clock over here. Cup holders that are fairly large, and USB down there. I'm not sure if it has wireless charging, but it would be nice to have. Mercedes's control dial here, and handwriting recognition system that you can use as well for moving around the screen. It's kind of like a mouse. Cameras, auto start stop, park assist, drive select or dynamic mode selection, volume, power, sunshade. And here you have the roof. It's not a panoramic roof, it's a fairly large roof right above the driver, and you have another secondary roof on top of the passengers as well. I think only the driver's one is usable in terms of opening and closing. That's the only thing that can be controlled, but the back one, I don't think that can be controlled aside from opening and closing the sunshade probably. So these interiors are amazing. As I mentioned, you have nice tan seats over here. Here's the headliner. You have various buttons that seem pretty standard. On the door you have the heated seats, cooled seats, windows. Let's step outside. This has been a look at the Mercedes E-Class E300 at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit.